Good evening, Fin fans, and welcome to another episode of AT Fins News. So, before we get started, my background might look a little different than it usually is. I don't know if you guys watched my last episode. I was letting you guys know that this week was going to be a little different since my family and I were flying out to Miami, Florida to catch the game on this Thursday, actually, the game we're going to be previewing for tomorrow. And so, yeah, we ended up making it out here on Monday. We've been doing a lot of sightseeing, going to little cool places. So we're just enjoying our time here. And we're looking forward to heading to Hard Rock Stadium tomorrow to see the Miami Dolphins take on the Baltimore Ravens. Should be an exciting one. So let's get into it. So this upcoming game, everyone wants to know, is Tua going to play this week? I mean, for a lot of our fan base's sake, they sure hope he's going to play because we pretty much have 8 games left to evaluate this kid and see what he's going to become or if he can improve at all. That gives the coaching staff in this organization enough faith in him that he's going to lead our team into the future. So he only has 8 games to show this, and he already missed last week. He's missed a couple. He missed at least 3 games due to his rib injury already this year. So he needs to get out there and he needs to hit the field for these last 8 games. I know the reports last week came out that he wanted to go, but the coaching staff held him out for precautionary reasons. But if he, for whatever reason, can't go tomorrow in Thursday Night Football with the national TV, it's going to be a big downgrade. I mean, a disappointment at least for us. It's not only a downgrade with Jacoby Brissett, but just for the national media attention. Everyone wants to go out and see Tua. They want to see how he can read a defense, progress in the plays that he's given, and just improve each play. And each time he steps the field, we want to see that improvement. And if he's not able to play, I mean, obviously that's going to hinder our ability to see improvement because the best ability is availability. And right now, how many games Tua's missed in his short career, it doesn't look promising. So we need him out there giving it all he has, fighting through injuries if he can, and shows what he's made of, man. And that's what our fan base is looking forward to now. I mean, unless we go on some epic, 10-game win streak to get us to 10-7, or 8-game win streak to get us to 10-7, and somehow slip into the playoffs, our season's over. All we're looking for now is progression with our young players. We want to see guys like Jalen Phillips start balling out like he'd started to come out of his shell last week. And one of the main reasons why is the coaching staff finally put him in a position to succeed. I don't know if you guys seen it, but he did have a lot of success when they lined him right next to Agba. They were on the same side, and both of those players caused havoc for the defense. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that from Jalen Phillips. We want to see Javon Holland, who got an interception last week, keep getting better, which we all think he's going to be a stud. We want to see continued improvement from Raekwon Davis. He's going to be a baller. He's one of our best defensive interior linemen. We want to see continued improvement with Christian Wilkins. I already mentioned, of course, the number one guys too. We want to see him take the next step forward, so we don't have to go and give up all of our assets to go get Watson. If Tua can just show something, if he can just give us hope for the future, or give this organization hope for the future, we will still keep our assets and have a legit franchise quarterback. And that's what, even though I come on these shows and tell you guys what I see personally, there would be nothing more. I would be so happy to see Tua progress these last 8 games and show me something that he hasn't in his first 14 starts, to be like, okay, we can work with this guy. I haven't seen a lot of special, if any. Pocket presence he's pretty special at that at times. I want to see him be able to improvise more, to extend plays, get out of the pocket, stay in the pocket, escape the pocket, but not just run for first downs, just escape the pocket to buy time for his receivers so they can work their routes downfield and he can connect on a big game. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I want to see. And I mean, we flew all the way out from California to Miami, and it'll be a big disappointment to get to that Hard Rock Stadium tomorrow night and knowing that Jacoby Brissett's starting and not being able to see Tua live in action. I mean, we already know what we have in Brissett. So, I mean, I can probably speak for every fan, every Dolphin fan. We all want Tua out there. We want to see if he can ball. We want to see if he can read through progressions on a top defense in the Baltimore Ravens. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I just hope that I get to that stadium and we got Tua Tagovailoa starting and seeing what he can do against that Baltimore defense. And, I mean, it's going to give us hope. I mean, it's a long shot that no one's expecting us to beat the Baltimore Ravens, but it's going to give us somewhat hope to know Tua's playing over at Brissett. I mean, Brissett just doesn't give us much. I mean, he can read defenses. I mean, he can progress. He has a little bit stronger arm, but I mean, just watching that Texans game last week, I don't want to see that again as far as our offense. I mean, I want to see Tua in there, and that would be all worth flying over here to go watch in person, just to see Tua live in action, because I've never seen him live. So that's what I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Is just hoping, please start tomorrow for us, man. So let's break this game down real quick. Like I said, no one's giving us a chance to beat the Baltimore Ravens. Every time we play them, they bully us around. They're a hard-nosed team. They will hit you in the mouth. They'll come right after you. And we're the complete opposite, man. For us being coached by Brian Flores, one of the most hard-nosed dudes in the NFL that has had to work for everything, that's a defensive-minded head coach, it blows my mind that we're not a tougher team, man. I thought for sure once he became our coach, our whole mentality was going to change an organization. We were going to be like on the same level as a Baltimore Ravens or a Pittsburgh Steelers, a team that will just get after it. They'll come downhill at you, smash you in the mouth. And that's the most surprising thing, that we are probably one of the, I would say the softest or the second to softest team in the whole NFL, which is just mind-blowing to me. So I just hope that our coaches have this team ready. They have them prepared. They tell them what's about to happen at 8:20 on Thursday night. They know the Ravens are going to come and smash them in the mouth. So go out there and hit them first. Let's shock the world, man. That's all we can do. Let's go out there. Let's play physical. Let's play complementary football in all three phases this game. We still didn't have that complementary football in all three phases last week, which I was asking for on the previous video. Our defense balled out. That's what I want to see our defense do the same thing it did to the Texans. I want pressure. I want man-to-man. I just want us to blitz Lamar, make him uncomfortable, just like we made Tyrod Taylor. I mean, and it's hard to contain Lamar Jackson. I get it. I mean, he's the fastest running quarterback in the league. He's faster than most running backs. He's very dynamic. If we can somehow limit his rushing ability, make him one-dimensional, force him to pass outside the numbers, that's going to give you your best chance to win. He's great at going up the seam, but try to force him outside. Make him throw those balls outside of the numbers, and we'll live with that with Byron Jones and X on the boundaries. I don't want to see us getting gashed down the seam by their tight end, Andrews. Let's funnel everything outside, and let's live with the results, man. Let's have a close game, competitive game. Let's not get blown out 35-7, 35-6. Let's hit them in the mouth. And as far as our defense goes, do exactly what you did last week and make Lamar throw outside the numbers. That's the biggest key of the game. Don't let him kill you on the ground. He's going to get his. He's really special at that. But keep him contained. Like under 50 yards rushing for me will do for Lamar Jackson. Keep him under 50 yards. Make him throw outside the numbers, and we'll live with our chances if our offense can get something going. So as far as our offensive side of the ball, I mean, Baltimore's defense is extremely aggressive. They get after you, like I said. Their defensive line will eat our offensive line up if they don't vastly improve from last week. Last week was a horrible performance from our offensive line, from players getting blown by on defense, unevaded to the quarterback, or our rushing game. We could not rush the ball to save our lives, and it wasn't on the running backs. Our line was not opening holes. We were terrible at run blocking against the Texans, and they had one of the worst run defenses in the league. So we're going to have to play 100% better on the offensive line. We're going to have to get our running game going early and often to set up play action, because their defense, like I said, is really aggressive. So they'll bite on that play action and open things up down the field. So we got to do that. We got to first start with the run game and do a hell of a lot better in run blocking from this line collectively and pass blocking. And once we get that run game established, do some play actions, get that defense creeping up, and over the top, baby. Let's get a quick score from Waddle. But that's what we need to keep this game close and for us to steal this one in Miami, which I'm hoping for. So I'm predicting, I'm out here in Florida. I'm predicting a Dolphins shocking the world upset. I'm predicting 24-17. I feel like if our defense plays the way they did last week, we're going to contain Lamar Jackson. We're going to make it a whole hell of a lot harder than it was in 2019. And we are going to shock the world and win 24-17. That's what I'm predicting. As far as my videos go, I will do an instant reaction to the game. It will be coming out on Friday once I get back from Florida. And then I'll be doing another video next Wednesday or maybe sometime during the weekend, depending on how my schedule looks. But like always, guys, stay blessed. Have a great time. I hope you enjoy the game. Have a great weekend, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Peace. I'm out.